Can you equip these as, like, a fun charm? Yes. +3 luck. That's a lot more luck than I had a second ago.
Do you think zombies pee?
Do I think zombies pee?
Yeah.
Maybe once.
Okay. All right.
I mean, after that, you're kind of in trouble.
I was just thinking if I've been dead for like 60 years, right? And then I'm resurrected by a necromancer or a lich or something. I'm going to wake up and be like, fuck, I gotta
piss is just really satisfying.
Yeah, because I gotta pee so bad, man. I've been sleeping for 60 years.
Yeah, I think it varies based on whether or not the zombie is a person. Like, if they're still a person.
I think all zombies deserve rights. And frankly, if you don't, I think you're a bigot.
I'm being canceled over zombies.
Yeah.
Damn, I just got sad over being canceled. Yeah, there's zombies that have individuality and just are undead and categorized as zombies. And then there's the traditional zombie that's just like a mob of not even hive mind, just kind of like autopilot flesh. And the voodoo zombies in particular, which is I think the origin for a lot of it, they don't, even though they do eat, they don't digest. They just kind of get fucked up bellies. So I don't think they poop or pee. They probably just like keep filling up until they burst. That's a fun visual.
Yeah.
And so in that case,
I wonder,
not a lot of pee-pee.
You said they get fucked up bellies, which makes me think of Preda, which are like I want to say Hindu demon. If I have that wrong, I'm sorry for being culturally insensitive. But they're common in Shin Megami Tensei games as low-level enemies, and they're just purple guys with weird toe goblin bellies that have little dongs. They're just donger out. Hello, funny fellow bunny hater. By looking into your eyes, I can see that you have killed 9 bunnies. Splendid. I see you've destroyed more bunnies. That's 9 bunnies obliterated.
He's gonna keep looping.
Thank you so much, fellow bunny hater. You got a cotton ball. Now go on and destroy more bunnies.
I don't even want to know what the next milestone is. There's a cotton ball also. Yep. 1 defense and 3 speed. Versus my luck. I don't know what to prioritize. You don't have a charm yet. Oh, she can have a bracelet that nobody else can have. Apparently. Kel has the pet rock Hector. Which I think does nothing.
Probably does nothing.
Just makes him happy. I am loath to tell you that you cannot press the bumpers to change characters while you're in this menu.
Can you press left?
Nope.
Or right? Nope. You're fucked. Sorry.
Gotta manually tag in and out of each one to check their.
If you said the pet rock, you said it makes him happy.
It just says can talk, but he's very shy. Oh yeah, no, I don't. It doesn't say anything about the status effect happy.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say.
The pet rock.
I was like, don't forget, that's like a status effect. That's actually a benefit.
Yep. Although all of them, I think all of them have upsides and downsides. Go away. Just one of those games where I immediately re-aggro the moment the fight's... Nope, he kind of goes into like a transparent state and fucks off for a bit. I believe I can go further to the right. I still need to go back to the left side of the screen, which I didn't mean to abandon. Oh. It loops.
Ah.
Left and right are the same thing. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what a pinwheel is. I guess there just were pinwheels, unrelatedly. Y'all have bloody footprints again. What's up, man?
No.
No?
Is the big guy's Burly? Because you're talking to the big guy, aren't you?
Maybe I think the little guy's burly. Maybe it's because they're pacing and it's a cutscene.
Maybe, yeah. Hey Van, is something wrong with Burly? She seems a little... Oh, okay. Upset. Oh. About that. Well, you see... Okay, Burly is the girl. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me explain. Look at this pole. Can you believe it?
The game is showing pole.
I know. What are we looking at?
Yeah, I don't see it.
The ball is untethered. It's an untethered
There is
ball.
no pole.
Exactly. The tether ball's missing. Van here used his arms and swung too hard, and now the ball's gone far off somewhere. Never to be seen again. I told you not to use your arms, Van. You gotta use your head. Like this.
Sorry, Burly. Using my head all the time gives me a headache.
That's because you don't have a hard head like I do.
Oh, something just hit me. I'm sure I saw the ball flying off somewhere in that direction.
Into the vast forest? Ugh. We'll never find it now. That place that is all directions. It might as well be lost forever.
Hey, don't sweat it, Burly. We'll look for the ball for you.
Sure you want to do that? Vast forest is a pretty dangerous place, you know. I was just there. I went everywhere. One time I even got into a super grisly brawl with this ugly plant creature with dead empty eyes and a gaping mouth. I outwitted it, of course, being cool and smart and all. There's no monster in all the universe that can outrun me. Which is cool and smart that I ran.
Say, Omori, why don't you and your friends go with Burly and keep her out of trouble? Is Burly gonna be the next one to get brutally murdered? I'd go myself, but... Van! Browse ran over Bangs again. Oh geez. There's my cue. I'm coming, Happy. Be safe out there, you guys. I'll see you when you get back. Come on, Burly. Let's go find your lost ball. We don't have anything to worry about as long as we're together.
Sure. Just don't get in my way when I show off my totally amazing headbutt skills.
Are they gonna fuck up our combat because of this? Let's just get this over with.
Really joined your party. But in what way? In what way?
As a follower. Just like Basil.
It's like, is headbutt a Snorlax move as opposed to a combat move?
For those who understand, this is probably like when you get like Isabeau or Jonathan in your party in Shin Megami Tensei 4, where they're not technically in your party, but every once in a while they'll just like interject with a turn in combat.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Why did I say it like that? Have you found Basil yet?
Hey, Mari. No luck so far, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry, guys. I wish there was a way I could help more.
We're all doing our best. Maybe we should start looking outside the forest.
I know. Why don't we try climbing that really long ladder? The one east of the stump.
We can't do that. Omori is afraid of heights.
What if Basil's somewhere up there? We gotta take our chances.
You can hear Keith's mouth fumble over the word as he reads it to get prepared to say it.
Uh-huh.
But what if Basil is there? I know, but...
Omori! You're growing stronger and stronger every day. You can handle climbing a ladder, can't you? Come on, little brother, face your fears.
It's natural to be nervous at first, but you should know that we all believe in you.
Come on, Omori, it's just one measly little ladder. What's the worst that could happen? Blood spatter.
Being stuck at the top of the ladder. Like that one movie Keith constantly references that like 5 people have seen. That I watched completely silently on someone else's monitor on a plane because mine was broken.
You watched somebody else watching that movie on a plane.
Yeah, well, I was like bored and I was sitting in an aisle seat because I have to pee all the time, so I always get an aisle seat. And like the person one row in front of me to the left across the aisle was watching it. And I don't really think that I missed much not having dialogue. In fact, the movie might be better without dialogue because it plays
possibly.
like a creepy silent film. But yeah, that's how I watched that movie.
I've always said that watching it on any reasonable kind of display, it is fairly harrowing to look at the way that it's filmed. They do a decent job at some of that stuff, but what I'm fascinated about with that movie and Night Swim and a few other ones is just the ways that certain films they get greenlit to do a film on an extremely thin premise, and then it makes you really like reassess it makes you very conscious of like what are the building blocks of what makes a movie and a story that is complete, like the concept of like character arcs or anything like that. It's like, because you see how the thinnest premise ever then has to like force that kind of framing into it all, and like that structure, and pull off that. And like the thing about those movies is that I'm like, I come away with this feeling of like, that was surprisingly competent, is sort of the takeaway I end up with, where I'm like, huh, they put the work in and did all the shit you're basically supposed to do in a movie. Despite going in, I'm like, what the fuck do you do with this movie where they're just stuck in a tower for 90 minutes? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, a lot of those movies actually are written as this is not shitting on them. This is just the way that writers hone their craft, is like, you create an outline that is a story and you go, how do I do this? What is the best way for me to do this? I will try to do this with, I need a movie that has dialogue and characters and scenes in one location and scenes in another location. What is the simplest way I can do this? 2 people that talk to each other stuck on a radio tower, and then their dad far away trying to figure out where they are. There you go. That's like, and then that's really all you need for a film. And then you just go through the motions, for lack of a better word, and then eventually come up with a competent script that's really refined because you didn't try to overcomplicate it. Just kind of simple and interesting. And that's how a lot of those movies get greenlit as well, is they're like competent scripts that don't have too much overhead budget wise. So they're like low risk to greenlight.
And like sometimes they're oddly more satisfying because of how clean they are, as opposed to how like just convoluted and overly self-important and like almost lore heavy some action movies can get, where you're like, okay, this is a lot to take in. And it barely changes what's happening. Yeah.
I don't know about this. Do you think we're gonna be okay, Omori?
No.
That's okay. You just take your time.
Aw, come on, Omori. We can't just sit tight with Basil missing.
Omori, we have to do this. We're all here to support you. And if anything happens, we'll all be here to protect you, too.
Splat.
Won't we, Aubrey? Yeah, I guess you're right about that. If you have nothing, you have nothing, or blah, 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 blah. You have nothing to be afraid of as long as we're together. Basil's probably all alone. He needs us right now.
Omori, you need to face your fears for Basil's sake. I believe in you.
We can take it slow if you'd like. As long as we get there eventually.
Woohoo! Let's go, let's go. The ladder eats the stump.
We'll see you later, Mari.
Bye now, stay safe. I'll mysteriously be there when you get there. Remember, Omori, you're stronger than you think. Andy. But I gotta go get the tether ball. I have to be a completionist, or my friends will die. But you do almost anticipate, like, one by one you'll go into the woods and another one of your cheery little friends is eviscerated.
Yep.
Keep thinking that
I wonder if we can... I mean, we tried to talk to Michael, or Mikal, or whatever their name is. I'm wondering if if we can do the quest yet. See, this is the thing I don't like about quests like this, where they just kind of pop up, is like you never know if you're
what
missing.
The expectation is right now.
Yeah, are you gonna go out of your way to do it right now or not?
Oh. I guess I haven't been here yet.
Just a tire swing. Interesting.
Just a tire swing. Don't those keep having rivers in the backs of them? I keep going to like little vignettes that just have like one object and then a tire and then a river.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think of like the river Styx. Hey, this isn't where my lost ball went. You got it somewhere else to be or something?
Okay, so we have to find the lost ball, and we have to find the flower puzzle. So I guess this is the game telling us right now that we may as well look around for stuff before we move on.
Yep. There's no idea where to look for the lost ball. Pretty big map. No. To the right is Foggy Bridge, which is separate from Pinwheel Forest. Alright, because that's where the... Oh, I failed. Now I'm gonna suffer the consequences as we all die. I don't want to feel sad. Bye. Right, the Foggy Bridge was the place where we found the key. And they could put it there, I guess. Well, they said it was in the woods. And I guess this transitions cleanly from one side of the forest to the other side of the forest, functionally.
Yeah.
This was the... Oh, we didn't go up here yet. But it seems like it doesn't go anywhere yet. Hi, bye. Oh, there's the R. Somehow. At the top of a ladder that will emerge from over there.
I don't know why this reminds me of this, but like... For some reason, they're not actually that similar at all, especially not in storytelling or presentation, but like, there's something about this game that's like itching my like Little Nightmares 2 brain. And I don't really know why. I think it's like...
always a river. Never mind.
I think it's because of how often the game is perfectly fine to like let you go into a room that has nothing in it besides something to just kind of look at.
Ow. I I've not yet played Little Nightmares 2.
You've played the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You should play Little Nightmares 2. It's really good.
I think the first one had like 3 DLCs too.
Just one. I think the third one is going to be a co-op game, like a co-op platformer. So we could definitely play that because I really like Little Nightmares 2. I'm not huge on Little Nightmares 1, but the second one is very, very good.
I know the first DLC for this is completely unrelated now. The first DLC for Rain World's also co-op, and I've been tempted to try that nightmare.
Interesting.
Please stop dying. There you go. A nice candy. Tentacles never do anything right. They feel like they stand out from the art style a lot. Like, does Tentacle have ball?
Yeah.
Okay, so we get a few tiny hints about where ball went. I don't know if it's that helpful. It's
hard.
Not in the train station that also is a dead end anyway.
Yeah, it's hard to read the environment because it's unclear exactly what you can interact with and what you can't. Or what you should interact with. You know what I mean?
Case in point.
Maybe the ball is in this tree.
I just started fighting a tree by accident.
Yeah.
Okay. Always deals a critical hit, ignores defense when Omori is sad. Cost 13.
Wow, it's interesting that there's a benefit to not to having negative status effects. That's actually fucking cool.
Yeah, so if I read
that's
a poem
really
to
interesting.
myself, I can crit the tree.
I like that. That's really neat.
It did no damage. Oh, no one gonna hurt the tree. Maybe my ignores defense will be really helpful then.
Yeah.
Maybe we should otherwise build up to our friendship murder.
Yeah.
Damn. Effective tree murder going on here. I don't know how much health it has though. It doesn't seem to fight back. We're actually not getting any friendship points.
Yeah.
Did it kill? Oh, well, that was all of my ability to deal damage with this character.
Can you
Look for items.
Yeah.
25 juice. I can make somebody happy. Let's pump up hero. Annoy, angry. Did angry make people take more damage? I don't remember how these work. I made them do more damage, but I don't know if it made them take any more damage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you anger a tree?
I don't know.
And I still have the ability. Right, he has healing in combat. You can massage somebody to remove their emotions entirely. That's slightly terrifying to phrase it that way.
I wonder if we're even meant to fight this or if it's like a joke fight.
Well, I'm gonna kill the fuck out of it.
I hope we can.
Oh god, that's a long health bar.
Yeah.
I mean, that proves I can attack it.
Yeah, but this might be something to do when we get like, you know, this is us Metroidvania-ing and fighting a boss enemy as a regular enemy, you know, 50 levels down the line.
Yeah, so when I beat it, I'll be level 30.
Okay, yep.
Way too early. And then the game will be fucked up for the rest of the playthrough.
I'm following completely.
Yeah, it'll be great. And then everyone will be like, you shouldn't have fucked the tree that early, you ruined your playthrough. Because whenever I do anything slightly unexpected, that means that I played it wrong.
You did. You're a noted wrong player.
And I'll just make everybody happy. A normal thing to do. Maybe if they actually crit, they'll do an actual damage. It would help if I remembered which status effect reduces their defense. I don't know which one does that necessarily. I think sadness increases your defense, so that'd be bad. So I don't want to read a sad poem to the tree.
My coffee's hitting.
Coffee's hitting.
Yeah, I leaned back on my couch and I saw the universe for a second. It was like a as I started to go hyperspeed in my brain.
Normal coffee result. That's what it's made to do.
Yeah.
I think this might be mathematically impossible.
I think it is mathematically impossible, yes.
Yeah,
I would say that is
mathematically impossible to do at this point in the game. It just might be mathematically impossible with the current inventory I brought to this fight.
Yes.
But I did it.
At the very least.
Look at that chunk of damage. It would only take
we would just need to do this
hour to win.
eight more times.
Yeah, I was getting there. What? That was very startling that there's just randomly an enemy tree. How many of these are enemies? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Alright, well, it's probably not where the ball is, because that'd be rude of the game to do. But where the fuck is this ball? This is such a huge environment to look for the ball in. Go check out that bench. Can I rest on it from the other side or something? Can't click on the bench. This quest feels like it might be a bit much. Maybe I should go back to saving our missing friend instead of looking for a ball.
Have we... Let's see.
Maybe sometimes life is about the balls you can't find in life.
What are the areas we can go to?
There's the Pinwheel Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically it.
Okay.
There is like
Pinwheel
a foggy
Forest
bridge
train station
that joins the two halves of the, not the halves, but like the Pac-Mans, the boundaries of the Pinwheel Forest back to itself. And Burley lets us go to this part and Pinwheel Forest and Foggy Bridge, but we can't go to the train station and we can't take ladders. Can we go north of this map?
Is the Pinwheel Forest is not the exact same location as the other forest, right?
As far as I can tell, that's just there's one forest basically.
Yeah. Okay.
From here down here, you go left or right, and they both loop around.
But they loop into each other.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if there are any of those like small rooms that had nothing in them.
So they give me boundaries, so it amounts to just it has to be in this zone somewhere. But it's a lot of zone. And it's organized in a way that's kind of hard to be thorough in. I could totally see myself just like making the same mistake over and over again of which path I'd choose to make even, and not noticing that I'm going the same way every time even.
Trying to pay attention. You just looped.
Yeah.
So go up and to the left or up and to the right. Nothing here. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's in one of these rooms where there's like nothing else but, you know, the room.
Yeah, I should probably ask Mari about it. Just for my own sanity. Even though our last clue did not help us either. Stop it.
Doesn't hurt to grind.
It hurts my soul.
Gotcha.
Because it takes even longer than running away. And we're already taking a long time to do a side story. So I'm at the stage of like, I don't want to. Oops. Accidentally bumped it. Just the other day, Nose was telling me a cute little leaf she met. But when she tried to be its friend, all it wanted to talk about was how much it hated bunnies. How could someone hate bunnies? I just don't understand some people. Rabbit kill her. Burley's lost ball. Fan threw Burley's lost ball somewhere deep in the vast forest. It couldn't have fallen too far.
Is that saying it's probably... I don't know. I was gonna say it's close to here, but then again, it's not in the playground, I don't think, so...
I feel like these are not hints. I feel like this is a quest log.
Sure.
You agreed to slay bunnies for a leafy? Aubrey will be upset, you know. Yeah, that's not advice.
Yeah.
I guess the advice is that Aubrey will be upset.
Yeah, this is just telling us that we have quests.
Yeah, this is not going to tell us how to do things. Yep. Damn. It's a bit of a rough thing to be stuck on. Womp womp.
Did you, let's see, go to the left side now? Maybe it's just like somewhere obvious in the map that we just like didn't go. I guess go to Foggy Bridge because we know we can't go to the train station.
Yeah, but Foggy Bridge is just the one bridge. In the fog. Oh, there's the ball.
Okay.
Sweet, there's my last ball. Yoink. Finally. Let's take this bad boy to the playground. I mentioned to play some tetherball. I was gonna say that I was hoping that going left instead of right might just lead to me just making different choices about how to navigate. And then immediately found it, of course.
Yeah.
A hard bulb. You can hear something struggling inside. Oh. That's nice. Happy glorping. And then we found it immediately. The end. Well, that was fun. Not. I'm gonna go play some tetherball. See you later, alligators. I'm out of here. Seriously, come see me before you go. I got something special for you. So we solved that one, but we didn't solve the other one at all. This guy sell a puzzle flower or something?
Maybe. There's a mailbox, not a trash can, though, and they mentioned something about trash.
Yeah, candy, apple juice, Jack's present.
What did the Jacks say? What did they do?
Deals small damage to all foes and reduces their speed. Yeah, they're all just.
I wonder if that. Yeah, I wonder if that ignores defense, though. If it's just a guaranteed damage.
Maybe. Doesn't indicate that, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It says it deals damage to all foes, so I assume it's a hard item, but I'm not 100% certain. Again, I'm using, like, most of my instinct here comes from Shin Megami Tensei, so I'm not 100% certain.
The only game ever made.
It's not the only game, but it is, I don't know. This game is so, for lack of a better word, 2013 Tumblr that it feels like, like, I mean that in a good way, because that's, like, the onus of where it was, like, the genesis of the game, but, like, I feel like SMT was, like, very big then. You know what I mean? So...
Hey dudes, thanks for getting my lost ball back. As you can see, I'm putting it to good use.
Yep, she sure is.
I was thinking, since you were all so kind to help me out, I'm gonna be generous and teach you my special skill.
Oh, nice.
First, I got a question for y'all. Which one of you has the hardest head? Well, duh, that had to be Aubrey.
What did you say?
Whoa, chill out. No hard feelings. Get it? Heh. That sounds about right. Alright, Aubrey, I'm gonna teach you a skill, just between hard-headed folk like us. It's my specialty, Headbutt. It's simple, really. You just gotta run up to someone and...
Give yourself brain damage.
Wham! Now you try.
That looks like it would hurt. And also mess up my hair. And also ruin my bow.
Oh, come on, Aubrey, live a little. Having messy hair never hurt anyone. Hero is living proof of that.
Yeah, you bet. Fine. But if I'm doing this, I'm gonna give it all I got.
Man just falls dead.
Ugh. I feel dizzy.
Whoa, nice one, Aubrey. I knew I saw talent in you. Congratulations. You've passed the test with flying colors.
Huh? What's happening?
From this day forth, I hereby declare you a bona fide headbutter. Aubrey learned headbutt, but at what cost? And take this certificate. Show your friends. I'm sure they'll be proud. You got a butt certificate. Uh-huh. This is what it was all building up to. So maybe you even get an ability or something for this, but I have no idea how to do it. Maybe it'll just be later in the game or something.
Maybe. Maybe she levels up to get it, yeah. More powerful, I mean.